Hello, Miss Bean here for science today, and we are going to make a flute. So if you want to get out your sound bag and pull out a straw, and if you have these little the movable straws, go ahead and move it to the longest length. You will need also a pair of scissors. Make sure your scissors, students, are small, and make sure mom and dad are with you when you do this project with your scissors, okay? And you will need to, at one end of your straw, how about the longer end of your straw that doesn't have the movable part here, we're going to make a reed, which is on a flute instrument. So we're going to make a straw flute. It's not a real flute, but we're going to mimic that using and experimenting with sound. So at the top of your straw, we're going to cut a little point here to create the reed, okay? And then I'm going to press down on that, and that's what's going to go inside your mouth. Be careful when you're putting it in your mouth so you don't poke yourself, but you're going to get that a little wet, and go ahead and we're going to try to blow on it to make a sound. It might take a few tries. Did that sound like a low pitch or a high pitch? What do you think? Like a low pitch? So when sound's going through a longer tunnel way, it causes the vibrations to go slower, and then we have a lower sound, okay? So I want you to try it again. Give it a blow. We're going to see that sound. And then we're going to see what happens when we make this straw shorter, the sound, what happens with the sound. So I'm going to cut off just a little bit here. Sounds a little bit higher. Now as you're blowing, you're going to slowly cut off little sections of the straw and see the pitch getting higher. That got quite a bit higher. So if you enjoy doing this and you have extra straws around, you might want to try this again and see at what point it starts to get higher. I felt like it was right about here that we started to notice the higher pitch, which is pretty cool. All right, guys, so just a quick review. So if you have a longer tunnel that your sound is traveling through and creating vibrations, the waves are going slower, and so you're going to have a lower pitch, deeper sound, and then as you cut off and make the straw shorter, and like I said, if you have straws at home, you can use a couple to just experiment with, then your sound is going to be a higher pitch. You might want to even try to cut it off there too. You can also take other straws at home and connect them together by cutting a little split here. And if you want to try that at home, you can connect your straws and make a longer flute and see the pitch with that. And don't forget to create your reed here at the top, and you want to have that kind of flat. Okay, so I hope you enjoy this activity, kiddos, and enjoy experimenting with sound and the different pitches and what happens, and I will see you next week.